With the Golf Lesson Advantage card. I'm over at the Legacy Golf Resort this morning to see Bob Jennings, PGA golf instructor. Bob's going to actually give a lesson, and I thought this would be really cool if you guys wanted to see this. Bob's actually going to be giving a lesson to Rick, one of his students, and they don't mind if I film. I thought it would be very, very interesting if you guys wanted to see what a PGA golf pro does on a daily basis. And so Bob's been nice enough to let us sit in on his lesson with Rick. So I'm just going to go ahead and film a little bit, and Bob might give us a few comments along the way, and we'll try to pick some of this up so you can see.
So now we just have to kind of change, we're going to try and change the path in the backswing to allow the arms to swing down on plane and stay in front of your body, so we can maintain the inside out path. Okay. So since you are kind of a kinesthetic guy, I'll just want you to set up for me, and we'll just kind of go reverse some path drills here. So first, we're just going to use your core to start the backswing, and this will allow us to start the club inside the path. So yeah, so actually we're just going to get the club just parallel. Okay, good. And the face, there you go, and that face would be about square to your arc right there. Good. So this is just done through the core or from up here. Okay. So again, so it kind of looks straighten your body up. So it kind of feel like this. If we just go back, or we're just going to do it from here. So we're just going to turn. There you go. So that's what it would feel like. Okay, Rick?
Okay.
And then there, the sequence would be allow the arms to swing up on plane. And again, when we do that, the shaft should just about into the right shoulder. Elbows can be pointed down to the ground. As opposed to what we usually do, we go under, and we'll cross the line and point in the wrong direction. Yeah, shoulder, right goes up. Yeah, so
left shoulder down.
Left shoulder down. Our reaction is trying to reestablish, so we're coming across that way. So first task, we're going to do two tasks, is getting the initial start correct of the backswing, and then we'll work on the arm swing, swinging the arms up and down on the plane. A few times.
Okay, I don't know if you could hear that, but Bob is helping Rick right now with two things that he's working on. Rick has taken the club extremely inside and had some path problems where he would come back over the top and loop the swing around. That would cause a lot of issues in his swing. So Bob is trying to help him start the backswing a little bit more with his core, not so much his hands. And then once the club is in a good position at the first little checkpoint there where it's about parallel to the ground, then he's going to go ahead and set the club up on the correct path.
Just focusing on just that one task. Just how well we start. Okay, good. So on how well we start, and you're just trying to develop that start of the swing. And 1 being worst, 10 being best. What do you think that was?
8.
8? Okay. So good. I agree. So just on that task again.
Makes a difference when you're not coming over the top.
Just getting that initial start better sure helps.
Bob, if I can ask, what is the initial start doing for Rick? Go ahead, Rick.
For Rick, it does a few things. It starts him on the correct inside path. It transfers, it creates a good turn for him. It transfers weight quickly into his right foot. And that allows him, I guess, kind of a term we call posting or rooting, feeling that weight, that balance going into the right foot. Is a product of a good turn. So in the past, if he started with his hands, his arms went inside the plane, and his right leg was straightened, and he would actually tilt back into the ball.
Lots of variables.
Yeah. So actually,
and you're eliminating them.
This does a lot, you know. And then as soon as he gets that turn better, he can allow his arms to swing up more on plane and do the.
Okay, there's a good explanation right there, you guys, of why Bob is doing that to Rick. You know, there's a good lesson there for people taking lessons. If your instructor cannot explain why they're doing something to you and why your golf ball might do something different, or what's the goal of why they're changing something, run. Run away. PGA instructors are so good at explaining the whys of the golf swing. Why the ball does this. Why do you top it? Why do you hit it to the right? There's so many things that golfers do that they never feel. And PGA instructors like Bob Jennings are great at diagnosing, offering drills to help, and then getting the golfer to make, you know, to sense the difference. And Rick is doing that here.
It actually sets the hands or allows him to get in front to start the downswing for him.
Okay.
So go ahead and just kind of go ahead and set up for me here. So trying to accomplish is after that good turn that the arms would swing up on plane for him.
What does that feel like to you, Rick?
It feels like a shorter backswing.
Exactly.
A more compact. My elbows are in.
Do you feel restricted?
At first I did, but it didn't take very many swings and it felt more comfortable.
And what happened when you did this correctly?
Got a lot better ball contact.
Right.
Bob said ball turf, better ball flight, more accuracy.
Wow. Great.
All I can say.
Well, yeah, great. That's what we want. Super.
Okay, so just arms swinging up and patience. Very nice.
Good contact. The shaft is going to be trying to, almost in his case, point behind him as we're looking at the camera here to the left, because he used to come way over the top to the right. So it's really a weird feeling, as people know, when you try to make a change. That was pretty good. So when Bob works on quieting his takeaway and then getting the correct position at the top, you heard what Rick said, better ball contact, better flight, better path, all that stuff starts to occur. So the goal of this game, you guys, is to hit the ball as solidly as you can and get it moving towards the target. And you know, it's funny how everybody has their own way of doing it, but with the guidance of a PGA professional or an LPGA professional that's qualified to do something, it really is amazing how much better that we can help golfers hit golf balls and understand the process a little bit more. Because the bottom line to this whole thing, are you getting better and are you enjoying the game more? And if you are, then I think that we've done our job. So Rick, how are lessons with Bob?
Lessons with Bob have been very good. I've worked with a number of pros both in golf and in other sports, and Bob has an uncanny ability to get right to the heart of the problem and is able to communicate very well what you need to be doing differently. And I actually was able to make improvement in every lesson with Bob, not 2 weeks later, but that day.
Yeah.
I mean, my comment about lessons is that somebody who really wants to make improvement is kidding themselves if they think they're going to do it in 1 or 2 lessons.
Yeah, way to go.
They need to find a pro that they trust and have confidence in and follow his recommendations. And it needs to start by building the correct swing, not putting band-aids on the problems with compensations.
Well, there you go.
Might take a while. You know?
There you go, everybody. That can't be said any better. Thanks, Rick, very much. Bob Jennings, Legacy Golf Resort. Look him up. He's a great teaching professional. Thanks, you guys.